Alright guys, this is what we got from the neighbor. We got a couple bike pumps and a carpet shampooer and a little piece of a bed frame and this piece of metal. And in exchange, she gave me some river rock. Got about 6 different wheelbarrow loads. She had some extra from a project and I asked her if she needed it. She said no, I can have it. Got about 6 of these guys and nice little trade. Alright guys, we just got back from the dump. That total ended up being $33.75 to dump. So they charged $10 for the hot water heater and another $23.75 in just for weight. And that included the charge for the paint. I took away quite a bit of paint from my neighbor. He gave me 20 bucks, so we ended up getting 160 for the job. There really wasn't hardly any weight at all. And so I guess about 200 pounds, and that includes the weight of the water heater. But they charge you for appliances at my dump. So you just kind of disclose that. They ask, do you have any appliances? And I said, yeah, got one hot water heater. So 10 bucks for that, 23 for the weight, 23.75. Total was 33.75 at the dump. Revenue was 160. So after gas, I'll leave what our total profit was. Again, guys, I keep making, you could say the same mistakes by undercharging, but what I'm kind of doing here is it's strategic. In my first year of business, I'm just really building up my Google reviews. So I'm asking all of my customers, and I'll continue to do that, but asking all my customers to give me a good review on Google. And today, you know, I helped out an old neighbor who's been sick, and she's been doing a lot of nice things for my family ever since we moved to this neighborhood. Super sweet lady. She also traded and gave me some river rock that I needed. So this stuff right there, she gave me a lot of that because she had it left over from a project. And so we kind of did a barter. I just told her, hey, if I can have some river rock, I'll take, you know, those little items. It was just a rug shampooer, and it really was hardly anything at all. And then the other neighbor, he's actually rented my trailer before for a brush removal job. He's doing a demo on his house, or they're doing a remodel rather. So he's gonna have another load for me. So I just told him, hey man, I'll take your extra paint right now for 20 bucks. Because I texted him this morning to ask him if he had anything to get rid of, and he did. And so anyways, 160 for this dump run. Again, guys, too low, but I am getting more and more Google reviews, and that's how I'm getting my calls. So in essence, I'm kind of paying right now just to learn, just to estimate. Like today was the first time I did paint. It was also the first time I did an appliance. So every time I go to the dump, I'm learning, oh, what do they charge for this? How does this work? Where do I dispose of this? And then I'm also learning how to estimate and bid jobs. Again, I'm too low, and I know that. So every time I bid something, like when the lady called for the hot water heater, I said, hey, do you have anything else you could throw in there? Because my minimum charge is $100 to show up. And I told her it'd be 120 since it was an appliance, and I did know that they would charge me extra for the appliance. So she said, yeah, I've got a couple other little items. That's where she threw in the chair, the printer, and that little dresser that I'm selling on Facebook Marketplace. So that came to, I told her I'd do it for 140 bucks. It was all super light. And then I got the extra 20 bucks from my neighbor for the paint. Plus I got the rocks from my other neighbor that I wanted to landscape in the front planter of the house. So all in all, guys, you know, there's 3 customers there. I'm probably gonna get 3 Google reviews. I've already gotten 1. The other 2 neighbors have said that they'll give me a great Google review. So I'm just building up that business, building up my knowledge base. You know, this year is not gonna be very profitable. And I realize that, again, this is a side hustle to me. And so I'm just trying to learn, cut my teeth, figure out what the business is all about, and figure out how to do it. And I am continuing to raise prices slowly, not fast enough. So anyways, leave it in the comments. What would you charge for the job I did? Now, keep in mind the total weight fees was about 200 pounds, all of about 7 items to hand load. You know, in total, it probably took me 15 minutes of loading at the 3 different locations. The dump is a 10-minute drive from my house, didn't have a weight there. And I also took some of my personal paint in that load. But, you know, what would you guys charge for those 3 customers? If 2 of them are neighbors and 1 of them lives 5 minutes from your house. In total, I probably spent an hour and 15 minutes on that job. That includes driving to the lady's house, picking my neighbor's stuff, and driving to the dump and coming home. So an hour and 15 minutes, I made over 100 bucks. So I'm still hitting my hourly, you know, profit of $60 to $70 an hour is my target. I'm getting there, but again, guys, I know I've got some overhead. I've got really low overhead, but if I actually had employees or overhead, I'd really have to raise my prices. And again, I don't want to kill my local market with, you know, too low of prices, but I am still learning. I'm still just trying to grow this business and get a presence, and then I start to get some repeat clients and build from there. So thanks for watching the videos, guys. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned. I'll try and keep the videos coming, and I appreciate all of your comments, all of your tips. But please do tell me what you have charged for this job.